A positive example of this is Joseph in Potiphar's house. You know the story of Joseph from Genesis. He was hard done by his brothers, sold into slavery. Look, who could fault Joseph for being a victim? He was in so many ways victimized. And now he finds himself in Potiphar's house. And Mrs. Potiphar is coming on to him. Joseph's a young man. His hormones are in fifth gear. I don't know what you see. I think of Catwoman. I grew up in the 70s. I used to watch Batman. Remember the Adam West, right? Whenever Catwoman, Mamma Mia. I mean, I was confident he could beat the Joker and the Riddler, but Catwoman came on the scene. I wasn't so sure. This is the idea. This is how Mrs. Potiphar's coming at him. And what does Joseph do? He flees. Why does he flee? Because he feared God. Because he was devoted to God. He cared more about what God thought than anything else in life, even what his own body was telling him in that moment. We learn from the New Testament that in Christ we are simultaneously just and sinner. This is where we live, okay? So what that means is this. You and I have the capacity to be like David. David was on the roof, and then he saw Bathsheba, who was sunbathing. I don't know what that was about. It wasn't kosher, I can tell you that. This is not prescribed in the Mosaic Law, sunbathing in the sight of the king. So there's David. We can be like him. We can be stupid. We can look at Bathsheba and say, wow, look at Bathsheba, and then take the next step toward destruction. Or we also have the capacity to be like Joseph.